This is verse 15 of the book of Jude. Verse 15 is actually a continuation of a quote, which is taken from the book of Enoch, an apocryphal writing which was current and somewhat popular, of course, in the first century and continued to be so for 2 or 3 centuries thereafter. The quote itself began in the previous verse, in which Jude says roughly, "Look, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones." And then we pick up the rest of it here in verse 15 with a couple of infinitives. So the first of them is to make, poiesai, aorist infinitive from poieo, to make or to do. In this case, he's going to make. And then down here we have the second of the infinitives, elegzai, that means to convict or to admonish. It could be a broader word than that, but usually in this setting it's translated as to convict. So first of all, to make. What's being made? Well, chrisin, the direct object. This is the word crisis, which means judgment. We get the word crisis from this. So to make judgment. Kata, preposition, which means against, taking the genitive as we have it here. So here's the genitive plural, against all. It's used substantively here, an adjective, so we would take it as against all men. So to make judgment against all men, then the connective kai, to convict. Elegko is to convict of someone, again the aorist infinitive. To convict, this is the singular now, so it's pasan sukain, every life. So to convict every life, peri, preposition, taking the genitive means concerning, so concerning panton. Tone, ergon, so all of the works in the genitive plural here. So to convict concerning all of the works. And then what kind of works are these? Well, the description here, this is the noun, but it's in the genitive, so it functions somewhat like an adjective. So all the works of ungodliness, we would say. It's ungodly works. As I say, a noun in the genitive, auton, the possessive pronoun of them. So convict every life concerning all the ungodly works of them. By the way, this word asebeos, ungodly, is repeated here, but in the verb form. So it's the third person singular aorist active indicative, and it means I committed ungodly act, the noun form of it. Asebeo, I committed ungodly act. The subject of it is actually apparently thrown in down here. So we got hamartoloi, asebase. So we have sinners, and then once again the same word is being used here. In this case as an adjective. So ungodly sinners committing ungodly acts would be the idea. It's rather convoluted, frankly, but this is sort of the way in which Jude is piling on his condemnations at this point. So they've come to convict all of the every soul concerning all of the ungodly acts of them, which they do, asebisan, which they do, these ungodly acts, that is, ungodly sinners. Kai, also peri, same preposition, ponton, concerning all, the genitive plural, all, tone, skleron, all of the hardnesses, you might say, and then again a relative pronoun, hon. So alelasan, so all of the hard things, we might say, they are saying. This is from laleo, to speak, third person plural, aorist active indicative, so the hard things they are speaking. Cat, again the same preposition, katautu, against him. So it's quite a statement. Of course, it's indicating God is coming in judgment against these who are engaged in these various activities. He's going to bring judgment. He's going to convict all of these who are involved in various forms of ungodly behavior, whether in action or in words. And there's really not much doubt as to where Jude is winding up in terms of the condemnation that he anticipates as a result of the judgment of God.